They are very, very important to us. They represent the dynamic of leadership and trust and wisdom. And it is the wisdom that we experience in them, not from what they tell us, but from what they are as beings in their life. And because it means that in order to get to wisdom, not only do we have to go through a hellish experiential first phase, but we're no longer given the rest of our lives to recover and become wise and objective along the way. I am the old way. I am the old way with a new voice, but I am the old way. It is the very power of my existence that brings this into reality. It is me as the heretical understander of things who has the power of personality to bring this through and say, "You stupid bastards, wake up!" and do that without being killed. But that's the old way. It's the old way. You see, if we don't have conditioned human beings, if we have young people who come into this life, who recognize their nature, who live out their nature, they will not need a master. They will not need to be saved. Think of all those fifth line themes, the general that saves you, the savior that saves you, the saint that saves you, the therapist that saves you, the heretic that saves you. Damn it, that's a lot of work. Save yourself. That's what it's about. It's about sixth line beings saving themselves. It's about them being their own masters. It is the future. By 2027, all this old stuff, it won't resonate anymore. It won't. Any more than some old boff sitting at the top of something saying to you, "Well, it's that way." Nobody's going to take that. Show me. Come on down here from your high throne and show me how you do that. Don't tell me. See, the time of telling is coming to an end. We're at this extraordinary first line time, and it's coming to an end. And when you get to 2027, it's like going into the dark ages again. It's not about anything new suddenly popping up. It won't be about that at all. It's not about the search for knowledge anymore. The first line theme is going away. It's a sixth line theme. The trial and error of living it out, of going through that process, and that sixth line theme is going to change everything because it's all part of the emotional system being changed. We have a huge evolutionary process at work. And it's not just this little thing or that little thing or the next little thing. You must understand. Those of you that are carrying a sixth line profile, you are different. Different. There's never been anything like you. You're different. And out of your difference is going to come children who ultimately are born who are not simply different, they're another species. Sixth line being more than anyone else must pay attention to that. It will protect them from being the good that die young. Since the 1780s, with the advent of the nine-centered being, more human beings have been slaughtered on the battlefield than all of history put together. All of history put together. And more than half of them were six-line beings, being culled, being cleaned out. Mutation is cruel, eh? Please recognize that. Survival of the fittest. That those who are six-line beings that can go through that process and survive it and be healthy, they are rewarded in this life. And those that can't hack it, they get killed. They get killed young, and as you will see, because it's going to be in all the newspapers and it's going to be in all the magazines and it's going to be a phenomena, they're going to start dying like flies soon. Post-polio syndrome and this post-syndrome and that post-syndrome. Because you see, if they can't come off the roof as themselves, they're going to go back to the same things that tormented them in their first part of their life. They're going to make the same mistakes, and they're going to make them more profoundly, and they're going to be punished for it. Not because they're bad, not because of anything other than genes are cruel. If you can't hack it, you can't carry the mutation successfully, we get rid of you. See, I'm really a nice guy. You have to protect them. You have to help them, because you're helping our future. You're making it easier for us to be able to follow our evolutionary imperative, that we need these beings to be living masters, that we need them to be our living examples, that we all have to see that we can all stand alone and strong and clear and quietly inside, that we can all be surrendered, that you don't need freaks like me. You don't need those that come in and have that job of saying to you, look, this is the way. You have to see that. It's so important for us to get to that point. You can nurture that. You're the first generation that has the wisdom and the knowledge to be able to nurture that. Not simply in those beings, not simply in those students, but in their children and their friends and their lovers and all of that. It's amazing. Sixth line says. It says separate, not led. Separate, not following. Separate. Look at it. If you're a 6-2, you're separate from the call. You just are. And if you're a 6-3, you're separate to being attuned. It's separate attunement. They are attuned within themselves, separate, not dependent. It's not that it was bad. I'm not talking about that. It was right for its time. It was right for our process. It was right for what we were as beings. It is not right anymore, hasn't been since the 1780s, and all of these spiritual foundations have been shaken ever since. The fact is that, all of that stuff is under challenge, has been under challenge now for hundreds of years. It's not the way. That's the old way. Calling is the old way. And you see, that's what I'm calling people to. But that's what they have to be themselves. My time, my way, the heretical way. This way is over. Please recognize that. It's over. It's over. It's just that we don't go out to pasture quickly, but it's over. And I do the best that I can to tell all these six-line beings that it's their job now. And you better take it seriously or the job will kill you. I mean, that's the point. But you see, that's the magic. If you look at the dream rave, and you look at the keynote of the sixth line, it's vision. It's the whole future. We've been waiting a long, long, long time for the sixth line to get to this place. A long time. We're nearly at the end of our entire process. So we've waited a very long time. Now we've got to nurture it with the speed that our time allows. When you heat things up, they move faster. Heating up all those cells and heating up all those things. Everything is moving faster. We see it all around us. We've got to make sure that this moves quickly so that we let these six-line beings know what's going on. And help them. Help them. Live out your type. Live out your strategy. You'll survive. And you'll find your way. Because the way is there.